Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered on the PC. Last time, we made our escape from Blighttown, getting ourselves another Firekeeper's soul to put to use. And I said I was going to meet you at our next destination. However, as it turns out, I kind of forgot that there is actually stuff going on at Firelink Shrine that we need to investigate, because we're not going to be able to use our Firekeeper's soul as soon as I thought, because I kind of forgot about something. Oops. Now, if we go up here to where Lautrec is usually sitting, or occasionally sitting, he is no longer here. He's never going to come back here. And if we go towards our Firekeeper, she's gone. And we get her armor set, the Dingy set, and a black eye orb. Yeah, and she's dead. Let's look at that black eye orb real fast. Invade world of murderer of Firekeeper. Mystical orb found in a keeper's corpse. Invade the world of the murderer of a Firekeeper to defeat the perpetrator and reclaim the soul of the Firekeeper. The black eye keeps constant watch on the city of the gods in Orlando. So yeah, Lautrec murdered our Firekeeper for her soul and ran off to the city of the gods in Orlando, which lies past Sen's fortress. Yeah. Thanks, Lautrec, I really appreciate that. And here's the Dingy Hood, which I think has even better curse resist, yeah, than the Mask of the Stealer. But I think that's pretty much all it has going for it, is massive amounts of curse resist. I mean, I guess we could check it out real fast, just for shits and giggles. There we go. We look like a really dirty priest. And we have a ton of curse resist. Like, there's no way we're ever going to get cursed wearing that. Trying to decide what I should wear right here. Let's go with the... Let's just go with the Sealer set, because that has the highest defense at the moment. Okay, actually, some of the other stuff has higher physical defense, anyways. Yeah, we can still go. Yeah, let's do that. Just a little bit of difference there. There we go. It actually looks pretty good. We can still medium roll because our we still have. Yeah, we're well under. Okay, so that's good. Now, the thing about the Firekeeper being dead is we can't give her the soul to enhance our Firekeeper, or enhance our Estus Blast. Also, our bonfire is dead. Firekeeper is absent, cannot light bonfire. Oh, that's a real pain in the testicles. Yeah, Philly. The trigger for Lautrec killing the Firekeeper is one of two things. It's either killing or bringing the second Bell of Awakening, or collecting the Firekeeper's soul in Blighttown. Once you do one of those two things, the Firekeeper is dead by Lautrec's hand. It doesn't matter if you somehow manage to ring the Bell of Awakening by the Gargoyles second. Whichever one you ring second is the one that triggers it. Or, like I said, just go in and get the Firekeeper soul. So, I guess you could technically free Lautrec, like, immediately. And then immediately run down with the Master's Key, get the Firekeeper soul, and have the bonfire here dead, like, maybe an hour after starting the game, hour and a half. But I don't recommend it. So, yeah. Anyways, let's talk to this guy.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
His breath is lethal, huh?
Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it. Maybe it's time I do something about it. Maybe.
Okay, I think this is close to the end of his storyline. I think once he starts saying, I'm going to do something about it, I think he's going to just end up disappearing. Matter of fact, let me see. It might be like right away, actually. No. Okay. Eventually he will disappear and he will go hollow somewhere and you can fight him. I don't think you get a whole lot out of it, but you can. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy, see if he has any spells or anything for us.
Not keeping at it myself. I'm fine. Let's get two things.
Okay, you're telling me the same stuff. Let's see. Magic weapon and magic shield. Neither of which I terribly care about. Boost length of sorcery effects. Let's see, that would make it so that magic weapon lasts for, instead of like a minute, I think it would last for like a minute and, see, it boosted by 20 seconds, so, or 20%, so it would make it so it lasts a minute to 12 seconds, I think. I mean, it's not a bad spell, and I guess we might as well buy it, but I'm just not going to use it. Now, I don't remember if this guy runs off after you buy all of his spells, so I'm not going to buy Magic Shield at the moment, but he might run off after you buy all of his spells. I don't remember.
Help you on your journey.
Now, if you have talked to Quaylana, do not talk to this guy, or not Quaylana, yeah, Quaylana, the pyromancy chick down in Blighttown. Do not talk to this guy. Because if you do, and you mash through his dialogue without paying attention to what he's saying, because you think he's saying the same stuff, and then he asks you a question, and then you accidentally say yes, he will disappear. After you load the game, or go to a bonfire or something like that. And then, once he disappears, he's not coming back. And I do believe Quaylana will be your only source for pyromancy stuff. So, yeah, let's not do that. We're going to ignore you, sir. And let's see. What's Petrus up to?
Oh, I'm so.
Okay, same stuff. By the way, the character that we could have met down in the catacombs, I was going to show him to you on my other character from my other save file on the original Dark Souls, but apparently getting Petrus to reveal his dark side to you after abandoning Rhea, that causes the guy to no longer appear over there. It's actually a very small window to get him to appear in that one specific spot. I mean, the guy will appear in another spot in the Tomb of the Giants, past the Pinwheel, but he'll appear there no matter what. But getting him to appear down in the catacombs at that spot is kind of a pain, actually. You have to go down there like almost right away. And you're big and ugly and serpenty, and you got big old dentures. You know, let me check something real fast. Before we forget. We're going to ignore you there, big toothy dude. I want to see how well the Astora's straight sword just does against regular skeletons. Because like I know it has the, like I said, the divine or blessed auxiliary effect where the necromancy skeletons die permanently. But I don't remember how much extra damage it does to these guys. Probably a decent amount, but I just don't recall off the top of my head. Yeah, really about the same. It does decent, I guess. I guess if you wanted to, and you were like a, by the way, let's not die here, because our last bonfire is technically down in Blighttown, since we can't do anything with, our current, Firelink, bonfire. So, yeah. I guess it is decent enough. But yeah, I guess if you wanted to, you could go get that weapon like right at the beginning of the game if you wanted to have the master key and you wanted to use your magic or your bow to kill the undead dragon. But yeah. Anyways, let's talk to this guy because he's actually friendly despite the fact that he looks super creepy and very grandpa-y.
Hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frant, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Yeah, I might as well say yes here. There actually is another serpent like this guy. I don't know if he's a primordial serpent because I think I've only seen him in like one other playthrough, or that I've particularly watched. He probably's been in more others, but he's a lot harder to get to because you have to go through the New Blonder ruins. You have to kill an NPC, and then you have to go beat a rather tough boss down there. And before you can do that, you have to go to the area that we're about to go to right now and kill a boss in there. So, yeah, you could have done all that, but the problem is it's a royal pain in the ass, and I don't think it's worth it at the moment. So yeah, let's just say yes here.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel. I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Okay, I thought he had more dialogue than that, but he probably has more in talk. But yeah, as you can see, everything is leading to Anor Londo. You ring the bells of awakening to go to Anor Londo, and while you're in Anor Londo, you get the Lord Vessel, which this guy wants so we can succeed Lord Gwyn, who is basically like I don't know what he's like actually, but he's like a very prominent figure in the Dark Souls mythologies here.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
Well, that sounds inviting. Yeah, so that's our first, or one of our first mentions of Sen's Fortress, which we rang the bells of awakening to get to, and as this guy says, it is a royal pain in the ass, full of traps and deadly dangers and all sorts of other good stuff, and no bonfire for some time, actually.
Those who seek the realm.
Okay, so he's not saying anything else. Okay, so I thought he had more to say. He actually does have some other stuff that I kind of glossed over there just a minute. He has a couple options here. The other primordial serpent does not. If you do go to that other serpent, though, he has the benefit of having a covenant associated with him. I believe it's called the Darkwraith Covenant, and that's where you get red-eye orbs for invasions. So it's a PvP covenant, pretty much. But like I said, it's kind of a pain to get to, and I'm not really trying to do too much PvP. So, I mean, if I see a summon sign saying, hey, I want to fight, sure, why not? I might do it every once in a while, but I'm not going to actively seek him out too much. So, you can feed this guy large Titanite shards, green Titanite shards, Titanite chunks, all the different chunks and large shards and slabs and stuff, and he will break it down into, I think, 2 pieces, of the previous rank of that item. So if I give him the Titanite chunk, he will break it down into, I think, 2 large Titanite shards. Let me see what I have here real fast. 7 of those, 3 of those. Okay, let's get rid of one of the Titanite shards, or the large shards here, and see how much we get out of it. It might be different numbers for each one, but I think it's like 2. Or you might just get the one. That would really suck.
Chosen.
Oh no, he gave 5 right there. So yeah, it's a decent way of downgrading your stuff. Like, let's say you somehow have like 10 chunks, but you need a large shard. You can just do it like that. So it doesn't cost anything. It just takes one of the items and reduces it to a lower quality. I think the green Titanite shard might actually go towards just being a regular shard, I think. I'm not going to, because those are for like magic and stuff. But yeah, that's what that does. And feeding item, this is pretty much the only way in the game to sell stuff. You can feed them different items, and you get various souls out of it. Usually it's not worth it. A lot of them just give like 50. There's a couple that will give really good amounts. Yeah, like Firebomb and Black Firebomb. You'd think the Black Firebomb would give way more, but no, it still gives the same amount though. Some of the boss souls give way more than what they would normally give, I think. But I think if you eat the soul of Quelaag, you get like... How much do you get? Like 7,000 souls or something like that? But yeah, he gives 10,000 souls for it. So, there we go. I'm not going to bother with it. Oh yeah, copper coins. This is pretty much the only thing to do with them is sell them to this guy. Yeah. You know, let's go ahead and get rid of these bolts, because I'm not going to use those. Might as well use them for something, I guess. And yeah, he's like, rah, for whatever reason, but there we go. Yeah, even like the rare ring of sacrifice, which I think sells, or you can buy for like 5 or 10,000 gold, or souls, or whatever. Only you get 100 souls from this guy. The old witch's ring, I'm still going to keep it around because we have it. I mean, there's no real use for it, but yeah. Oh, I forgot that the Dark Moon Seance ring gave additional slots. I must have been thinking of something else. Oh yeah, this is for something that I was thinking of. I just forgot that it gave slots too. This ring is granted to adherents of Gwendolyn, Dark Moon Deity, and Lastborn of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. Grants additional magic attunement slots. The Dark Sun Gwendolyn is the only remaining deity in Anor Londo. His followers are few, but their tasks are of vital importance. The Dark Sun Gwendolyn is the only remaining deity in Anor Londo. Keep that in mind.
Farewell, chosen.
Okay, let me see. How much, I think it just gives, like, 1 attunement slot. It'd be nice if it gave 2, but I'm highly doubtful. Yeah, it just gives the 1. And we can't even put anything in there at the moment, since we have to actually get to a bonfire to adjust our spells. So, oh well. Anyways, let's go ahead and head on out of here. Our goal right now is to head towards Andre the blacksmith. Which is a rather short run from here. And luckily that bonfire is not terribly far away either, so that's really nice. Luckily the area by Andre, that could be either the path that we're going to check out, or it could be the path to Anor Londo. So you're going to have to go this way at some point. Let's just ignore all the enemies that are way over there, because I don't care about you guys. I think they finally fixed that little stuttering issue that people were having, since I don't seem to have had it for some time now, which is very helpful. Not having it, I mean. It wasn't helpful when it showed up, but it's helpful that it's gone now. It shouldn't have been there in the first place, but oh well. Yay, a bonfire. Let's rest, that way if we do die for some reason, we can actually get through here. What's up? I'm curious if the Onion Knight is still there, because if he is, we could give him a quick chat. Because he might disappear at some point. Heck, he might have disappeared already. No, is that him right there? I can't tell. Yeah, he's already in. So let's just ignore it. I thought he might be there and we might be able to say something to him and he'll be, oh, did you ring the bell? But no, he's already long gone and off to his merry little section. We have 20,000 souls right now. I'm tempted to buy something with that, but I might want to wait. Yeah, I can probably wait. Let's see how many souls we can get from our other stuff. By the way, I think if you use the Firekeeper soul, it gives you a few souls, I think. I know it gives you humanity. No, it might not give you souls. I don't know. But either way. Let's not use it anyways. There we go. Okay, I gave some souls right there. Let's go talk to Andre. Hey, he's not going to take our ember here. Oh, yes, he could. Oh, okay.
Why not lend it to me?
I think we have another ember, and I don't think we have anybody else to give it to. Yeah, the large ember. There we go.
You won't be disappointed. I can have
That's fine.
This is the old church. It was abandoned in favor of the church that you passed through. There are paths leading from here to two forbidden glades. Sen's Fortress and the Darkroot Garden. They attract all sorts of lunatics. No one as cultured as yourself. It's fine to be undead, but keep a level head, eh?
I'll try, big guy. I'll try.
Sen's Fortress is an old proving grounds built by the ancient gods. It is the only route leading to the great Anor Londo. Of course, most fools can't even find their way into that fortified death trap, but they won't stop trying. Take that bumbling Sarangan.
I had no idea that he mentioned Sigmire, or I forget if it's Sigward or Sigmire, because one of the other games has an Onion Knight dude that looks exactly like that guy, and I don't remember which one is which. But yeah, I didn't know this guy actually mentioned him.
I know little of the Darkroot Garden, although I've heard rumors of a divine blacksmith who resides there. Those who get stumped in the catacombs seek him for divine weapons.
Huh. Yeah, I think that's what he was. I think that's your hint that this is actually a decent place to go before the catacombs, so you get the divine ember, make divine weapons, and then the skeletons won't rise back up again. Of course, you have to actually talk to this guy a bunch.
I know little.
Okay, now what do we got here? Modify. We can. Oh yeah, the large ember makes it so that we can ascend our weapons to from +5 to +6, and I think from +10 to +11. No, it might not be 10 to 11. You might need the very large ember for that. But at the very least, we can upgrade it to the next tier of this right here. So let's do it. Let's see, winged spear. The raw winged spear, which has. Let's see. I think the raw affix makes it so that it's stronger at the beginning, but +15 weapon down the normal path would be stronger than a +5 or +10 that this would max out at. So it's good in the short term, but it's not good in the long term. And then, yeah, the fire stuff, we already have all that. We need a third shard there. We could use Twinkling Titanite to upgrade a store's straight sword, but I'm not going to use it that much. We could upgrade the butcher knife to be even stronger, but we need more strength, and I'm not going to use it anyways. I'm not going to use the server. Let's just keep on pumping up the winged spear, because now it wants large shards. Let's see, one more. So decent damage upgrade there. I think we could actually... Can we buy the... I think we can just buy the regular shards from this guy, not the large shards, unfortunately. So we're gonna not do that, I guess. Let's see, anything else we can do? We could upgrade the spider shield, and that would mainly increase the stability. Or the crest shields, which are also good. But I'm not sure if I want to. We could upgrade the short bow for more damage for that. Yeah, it actually does upgrade the scaling, like, right off the bat. But no, there are better bows to get, I think. Let's see, Crest of Artorias. Crest opens sealed door in Heart of Forest. Opens the door in the Darkroot Garden sealed by ancient magic. This door leads to the grave of Sir Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned, for they make easy prey for local bandits. With such dangers, the crest can do more harm than good in the hands of the uninitiated. This is another thing that you need if you want to get to the other Serpent. Actually, I guess you could walk all the way around, but this is the straightforward method. You get this, you open the door, you fight a boss in there that drops an item that you need to fight the boss down in New Ondo Ruins, and then you can get to that other Serpent. So yeah, it's a really long, windabout path to get there, but you can do it. Let's see, what do you have? You don't have anything really great. So you have the tower shields, which has good fire defense, but nothing really great. And apparently the Caduceus is like the same thing. These have like the exact same stats. Unless I'm missing something. Oh well. We could reinforce our armor, but again, I'm not terribly worried about it. Let's just repair everything. I wish they had like a repair all. That'd be nice and fast, but oh well. And I think that should be it then.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us.
Yeah, we're not going to go hollow, but we are going to go ahead and check out what's down here. Might as well just go for a few minutes because we're not going to get terribly far. Yeah, we could get far enough. I'm trying to decide if I want to buy that. You know what? Screw it. We will buy the Crest of Artorias so we can actually fight the boss down here. I was going to wait till after Sen's Fortress and all that other stuff, and Orlando and all that stuff. But you know what? We might as well. Screw it. There's no point waiting. It'll be a little easier later, but whatever. We'll live.
Don't get yourself.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is where that Titanite demon was. And before I forget, yes, I'm very indecisive at the moment, but I kind of forgot that I had this. So let's go ahead and put on our... what is it? Our lightning spear spell, because we haven't actually used it yet. I think we've seen a couple people use it, but we haven't actually used it ourselves. Attune magic. Let's go ahead with lightning spear. It still has 10 uses, so what's up? I'll take it. Grateful Lord sword dance. Yeah, that's not great. You still need 30 faith, so yeah, let's just go with the regular lightning spear. And then where is Velka's talisman that scales with magic or intelligence instead of faith. At higher faith levels, a dedicated talisman will actually be better than Velka's talisman, but for the moment, this will help us out. Oh, we actually have to be on the lightning spear to cast it. Yeah, it actually looks really cool, but we have to have something to cast it at. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow cast, but yeah, we'll get used to it. Okay, let's go for just a few more minutes here. I want to fight at least like one thing in this dang video since we haven't done anything besides talking. I kind of forgot that, like, it was in the back of my mind that Lautrec was going to kill the Firekeeper and all that stuff was going to happen, but I kind of forgot, like, that it was going to happen right then. So, oops. Okay, let's see. Keel. Something is going to come here. Where is it? Something is eventually going to come out of here. I hate these flowers, by the way, because they are white and bright, and you see them from a distance in a nice dark area, and you think it's an item, and no, it's just those freaking flowers. Yeah, it does pretty good damage. Let's compare it to Great Soul Arrow. Say, there's plenty of areas where flowers like this are scattered around, and you think, hey, there's a item over there, and you run towards it, and no, it's just a freaking flower, and sometimes there's an enemy near it, and you're just kind of mad because the flowers exist. Or at least I am, at least. I mean, they provide light, but I wish they provided, like, a different color. I wish they were, like, glowing, like, orange or something instead of white. You know, just so you're not easily confused. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's stand right here. A lot of people make the mistake of coming over here, going this way, and then they don't notice these guys. Oh yeah, these guys drop moss clumps. They very rarely drop blooming moss clumps. Yeah, so they go over here, and then suddenly they get attacked by that guy, because that guy aggroes just out of the range of your vision that you're looking at, and all of a sudden they're trying to figure out where that guy came from. So, yeah. This right here leads somewhere, but we're not going to go there just yet. But actually, you know what? This will actually be a pretty good place to stop. Next episode, we will continue to go through Darkroot. I think this is... I think up here is forest, and then down here is basin, but I'm not entirely sure. But either way, we'll finish exploring the Darkroot area next time, or at least continue if we don't finish it. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.